Hey, what's going on, guys? Double 18 Seth Shadow here. So today's going to be a pretty short market watch, and we're just going to be going over a few singles here, but I also want to take a look at the second set that's going to be coming out, which is Reign of Bahamut. When it comes to TCG Player, of course, normally the prices for pre-orders of sealed product tend to be overinflated, so you're usually better off trying to look for other vendors that are still selling product here because you'll usually get it significantly cheaper. But for the time being, you're looking at about $80 for individual boxes and $1,400 already when it comes to the full case of this. And I don't really see that holding for very long. This set will probably get breezed over quickly, so it'll have its time. The problem is, we also, for some regionals, will have this available as time passes, but until September ends, we're not going to be seeing any of this play anyhow. In any case, hopefully we'll see a drop when the pre-orders actually fall out. Of course, with set 1, we saw everything spike right back up, so we may see that initially for Reign of Bahamut as well, but it's not as likely to hold as well as set 1 did. Bellringer Angel is creeping back up in value, particularly on its base form. We're seeing listings now starting off at just over 1850 to start with the base version of the gold. If you want the premium version, they're $31 to start off with. And then the Evo Premium is starting to run low on listings as well. It's $775 to start, and its market price is $520. There are still plenty of copies of the regular gold of the Evo version, though, so nothing to worry about on that front. It's under $1.50 to start off with there, so main thing, of course, is to continue to worry in regards to the base form, because the base form is going to continue to see play for a while, even through the set 2 format, and I'm pretty sure through more formats after that it will continue to see play. Lucifer is, I said it before, it's not likely to hold its reign for a long time, though it is still playable even in the set 2 format. One thing I do want to note, though, is that the Legendary and the Super Legendary have base prices that are almost alike now. If we take a look in detail at the Super Legendary's values, we're looking at sales at around $17, and there are 3 listings around $17 a piece before it becomes $20. And then, of course, individual listings of this card only have 1 copy apiece. If we take a look at the regular legendary, though, 1645, 1564, more so around 1650 for the most part. So once we see a few of the super legendaries on the baseline go here, then there'll be a price difference again, but it's not that significant. And considering that Lucifer's only likely to hold on for maybe one more set before it kind of fades into obscurity, it really depends on just how much you want to play it. Ancient Elf is one of those cards that you'll likely want to hold on to for the long term, but Forestcraft is still not looking to be one of those decks that's played too heavily, although it is a strong contender as time passes. But the legendary version of the base form of Ancient Elf is $8 right now to start off with. And if you want the super legendary, that one has been bought out to the point of $28. 5 listings left on that. Let's see what the more recent sales have been. 16, 14, 15, so the end of last month basically, and nothing above that $25 mark has sold. Even historically, this card has not gone above $17, so I don't know if you'd want to buy into it at this point, especially given that there is supposed to be another printing of set 1 coming anyway. So this card will probably see another fallout until set 1 prints just finally fade out, which I don't know if they're going to do another print of this when set 3 comes out. We'll just have to see. But Rose Queen is not as fortunate as Ancient Elf. This card has been falling out. And you take a look right now. The base legendary is $3.15 at this point to start off with, and the market price is also under $4. The super legendary has also been falling out. 35 listings on top of that, so it's not quite that popular. 660 is the base listing, and market price is about $13. You have the ultimate rare version available as well for $65, and it's been holding around this value. Whether it's been selling recently or not, someone did buy 3 copies more recently at 65-ish, and most of the copies available are right around there. So, I mean, when it comes to Rose Queen futuristically, I don't know if it will really stand up to the meta after time passes, but it's still a nice artwork if you want to pick up the ultimate rare. Although, I don't know. I think it might. Even if you were to try and go for it, I feel like $50 might be the lowest you'll ever see this, given it is still a strong card to play, and if it ever becomes relevant in the future, well, it could take off again at that point. Maid Leader, that's another one to keep in mind for Swordcraft, especially going into Leonidas for Reign of Bahamut. But this card is currently $1 right now for its silver base. Market price is $1.25. If you want the foil version of the base, then this one has been creeping up a little bit. And right now listings have been selling for almost $8 recently. And we look at listings, more of them are $7 to $8 now, so be aware the foil of this is going up in value. And then when it comes to the Evo version, that's still cheaper than the base, 48 cents base for the regular one. And then if you want the foil version, that's looking at right now $3.50 plus. Market price is just a little bit higher than that. And is it also just rising? Let me see. No, this one is still kind of flatlined. And there are still a good amount of listings under $5 as it is. But for Evo versions of silver rare cards, they don't tend to get that high anyway. Otohime's Bodyguard. This one is still slipping downward, but it's still holding above the dollar mark as it's the only token right now that's consistently selling above the dollar mark. Sales have been recent. We're looking at $1.50 all the way to $2 for the majority of listings for the last few days. And for what's available, $1.45 is currently the lowest with 23 copies. And then you've got more copies sitting at $1.70 to $2 effectively. And then that's about it for today's Market Watch. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys later.